when I got into working with organizations about unleashing performance, the reason I did it was because I had a belief that nobody wants to be squandered. Does that make sense? Like that nobody comes home at the end of the day and says, honey, I'm home. I had an awesome day. They ignored all of my ideas. They bypassed all of the efficiency routes I mapped out. They did not hear from me on any level. But yeah, what's for dinner? You know? I don't know about you. I think that, and I'm trying to find an appropriate synonym for this, but I believe that people want to be used in the finest sense of the word. I believe people want to have a sense of utility. I think they want to be dialed up too. I think they want it to be slightly out of reach. I think they want it to be tough and challenging and hard. I think they want to give everything they've got, because look at how much they rally when those efforts are in front of them in unpaid situations. Watch what humans do in volunteer situations when they are, let's talk High River, with floods this year, hey? Watching that whole community out sandbagging and thinking, seriously? Not a soul is getting paid there, but what's at stake? What is the expression of their true strength right now? They are having utility at the most elemental level. People have an unending appetite for work if it is a part of their voice. Yeah? And so the third pillar is about influence. It's about opening a door for an individual to have a voice and to express fully their strengths and capacities, to give voice to all of their brilliance and ideas and creativity and innovation. And here's what's interesting, employers want that. Don't you? Aren't you walking out of every HR meeting saying to ourselves, geez, what we really would like is more innovation, more creativity, more commitment, more generous feedback from our people. We want to hear everything they've got. We want to make efficient use of our resources. We want to make effective use of our resources. We want the right person in the right position, and we want to open the gates for them to truly give of themselves. And yet there's some weird knot between those two. It's like a bow tie, and you're on one side and your direct reports are on the other, and your job is to unravel that knot. And the thing is this, they're the boss of their strengths, not you. And to allow them to express it, our job is to listen. It is a listening. It's not to say, I see that you're pretty good at this, let's get you more of that, because it could be dishes for Dave. And they're looking at you going, awesome, aces. It is about looking at them and saying, how would you like to express yourself and your gifts and your strengths within the context of this workplace? What's your piece of this place? What's your line of sight on stuff that I don't have? What's your idea about taking this on? How would you do this if it was yours to do? What do you know that I need to know? How would you like to influence this process if it was yours? How do you think we're doing on this initiative? How are you engaging the full capacity of your people by opening up a door to their voice? Now here's something, and I'm a total sucker for quotes. Are you feeling that? Like it's like as soon as you give me a theme, as soon as you give me an idea, and you can start to go and dig around, my favorite quote by one of the famous five. I'm just saying, Irene Parlby. The mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a hearth to be lighted.